Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1, and we're through to our fourth major cup final in 5 seasons. Not bad for a manager who gets as much stick as Arsene Wenger does. We started the game terribly, really poorly. The decision to start with a back four was completely wrong. And it's easy to say that in hindsight, but it was something that I was saying in the lead up to the game. And the reason for that is that I felt against a team as good, with the quality and as imposing as Chelsea, I felt that we needed to go like for like. I think the back four is a good thing when you're playing against a weaker side that is there only to defend, because you benefit from that extra midfield player when trying to create. But in this instance, I thought the back five or back three, whatever you want to call it, was the way to go. Tiamue, Bakayoko and N'Golo Kante absolutely dominated Jack Wilshere and Granit Xhaka in that first period. And that was, I feel, because the third centre-half, normally Cesar Azpilicueta, was stepping into that midfield and sort of making up the numbers. Their two midfielders cover more ground. They're far more imposing physically. And so that was bound to happen. But it was a consequence of our system. Chelsea's system allowed them to push their wing-backs on. And in Alonso and Moses, they've got two very good wing backs, both pretty accomplished on the ball, and can cause you all sorts of problems. But what that does do, that means that the width that those two provide for Chelsea means that your defence ends up being stretched. And that was exactly what happened to us in that first period. Bellerin pulled out too far wide. Monreal the same on the other side. And what you end up with is a situation where the gaps between your defenders are growing increasingly larger. And that was exactly what happened when Eden Hazard was put through for the opener. Mustafi and Koscielny, bit of miscommunication, not quite sure what happened there. But a player of Hazard's quality should not be running through the centre of your defence like that. We got a slightly fortuitous equaliser just before half-time, but you know what, we'll take it. Bit of luck we've needed. And to be fair, we haven't had much of that of late, so you're not going to find me complaining. Half-time came, and credit to Arsene Wenger, he spotted the mistake. He could see we were being overrun in the midfield. He could see exactly what was happening. Chelsea were very dominant. He decided to drop El Neni back as that makeshift third centre-half. And I only realised it a couple of moments into the half when I started to see Laurent Koscielny sort of bombing down the right and taking up a far wider position than he had at the beginning. By doing that, and allowing Bellerin and Monreal to push on that little bit further, that extra 5-10 yards forward, what that did do was it meant Granit Xhaka and Jack Wilshere could marshal the midfield without being pulled from pillar to post, without going left, without going right, and they took control of the game. And from then on, we were pretty comfortable. Again, a slightly fortuitous winner, but you know what? You get yourselves in those positions, you create the opportunities, then a bit of luck will go your way eventually. So credit to everyone. There's lots of people on social media going, oh yeah, it's only the Carabao Cup. Well, do you know what? It doesn't matter, because it's a trophy. And if nothing else, it's a day out for the fans. A day out for our fans who have suffered of late. So it's a brilliant occasion. Going to Wembley always is. This is going to be, I think, our 10th time in recent times. So you know what? Happy days. Let's go there. Let's enjoy it. And hopefully let's bring the cup home. Come on, you Gunners.